I represented India, which was in 2024. When I went to my world championship, man, it was totally different. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like the level of MMA combat sport
Mm-hmm.
was totally different. I was amazed because first time I'm
Mm-hmm.
seeing, okay, like
Hmm.
they were like 300 plus fighters from all around the world. Training what they do was, I felt like a little bit different compared to what I was doing. Now in India, I think MMA is actually growing. I think in next
Hmm.
5 years, India is gonna like boom with MMA, man. If I want to make my exercise hard, like I just increase the reps, or I have another pattern what I follow.
Saw some news, okay, like Conor McGregor and Logan Paul will be fighting in India, and
Yeah,
I just read article about the money involved in it, okay, like so many
yeah.
millions pouring into one fight, bro.
Both have been told that they are getting paid $250 million, man. That
Yeah,
is,
yeah, yeah, fuck.
do you have any idea how much is it?
No, bro, I cannot even
Bro,
think of
I
it.
I tried to count. Okay, there's so many fucking zeros, bro. I'm like shit. I asked so many people. Okay, like how much is this? Can you explain me? And no one is able to tell me. No,
Paul's brother,
Jake
right?
Paul, Jake Paul, Jake
Jake
Paul,
Paul
Jake Paul.
and
I
Mike
didn't, I,
Tyson's
I
fight.
didn't, I didn't see the fight at all. Till now, I don't know why because it was more like a scripted.
And I have another interesting question, bro. Like, see, Khabib or McGregor?
Khabib, bro. McGregor,
Yeah,
I was a McGregor fan, but then like end of the day, it comes about your discipline, your training, and
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
bro. Khabib, I feel he's the
Mm,
best right now
yeah, yeah. That is
compared
what it
to
is, bro.
Ghana.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Hello, Abhishek. Welcome to Old Monk Radio, bro.
Hi, Abhinav.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot for making time, bro. I know we are planning this for a long time, and
Yeah, bro. Like very
uh,
long time.
yeah, yeah. I think you were also quite busy with your work and everything, right? And we just got
Exactly.
time. And I was to be honest, I was actually waiting to, talk to you, bro. Like I was waiting when I'll talk to you, when I'll sit down and talk to you. Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome,
So,
bro.
yeah, bro. Bro, so see, basically why we have you on the show is I know like you have represented India in MMA, right? You have represented nationals in MMA, and I just wanted to understand, like what is the process and what is the mentality behind that? Because there'll be a lot of things involved, right?
Exactly.
For you to take a decision that you have to go into this field, and you representing India, there is a lot of mentality involved. So I just want to understand whatever you went through throughout the journey. Okay, so can you like take me through like how was your journey into MMA and what was your inspiration? Because not everyone chooses this, right? It is very limited in
Exactly.
Indian mindsets. So just give me a brief about like how you chose it and what made you choose it.
So, see, like, first of all, as a kid, I used to admire boxing a lot. Okay, like I used to watch fight and everything. So later, I didn't actually have any kind of source like someone could help me to get through it. Okay, I was
Uh-huh.
eagerly waiting. Okay, once I turn up a certain age, I wanted to start boxing because I
Mm-hmm.
was not sure about my parents that if
Mm-hmm.
they were gonna support me for this. Okay, so I was just
Mm-hmm.
waiting for the moment. But then, what I did, like I ended up joining the boxing
Mm-hmm.
gym, which
Mm-hmm.
was close to my house. But
Mm-hmm.
before that, like I mean, I asked few information from my friends, like where can I join and all those things. So that
Mm-hmm.
time they started telling me, see, there is a place like Kantirava Stadium, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so which is in Bangalore. So that place they used to teach us boxing. I mean, it's basically free boxing. I mean,
Amazing.
anyone are allowed to join. So that time I was like very young. So I mean, me and my friend we just went there, and there. I mean, most of them were seniors. We were just noob, bro. We were beginners. Okay, who was curious to learn. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I mean, my friend was like pretty old because he was training for the like 6 to 8 months, so he knew how
Mm-hmm.
it works.
Mm-hmm.
So later I went there. Then from there, what happened? I switched to another place which was near my
Mm-hmm.
house, and there was one boxing coach. So I mean, me and my friend joined there. I trained with him for a while, and like I understood the basics of boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So then the journey kept going. Then what happened? Like
Mm-hmm.
I was curious to start something more. I always like
Mm-hmm.
wished for more. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
ended up joining MMA directly. But
Amazing.
yeah. So like I got introduced to another MMA coach through a
Mm-hmm.
friend. and
Mhm.
I started going to him. I started getting trained under him, and that was my starting journey of MMA. Then slowly, like he pushed me for a fight, okay,
Mhm.
which was in Bangalore. I think
Mhm.
my first fight was in 2019. My
Mhm.
first fight.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, and it was a nationals, and it was very like the first time I'm seeing a fight, like
Mhm.
MMA fight. I've seen boxing, but
Mhm.
MMA I was
Mhm.
seeing first time, and I'm seeing for the first time, and I'm fighting for the first time. It was like
Mhm.
very new
Mhm.
for me. Okay, yeah, so
Mhm.
it was
Mhm.
nice. I had good experience, and from there I met a lot of MMA fighters. From
Mhm.
there, another journey started. Okay, I started
Oh.
exploring. I started meeting a
Mhm.
lot of fighters who's from different state.
Mhm.
Okay, like all kind of like example like Manipur, Nagaland, Assam,
Mhm.
Mizoram.
Mhm. Mhm.
If like there are a lot of states, so I started meeting a
Mhm.
lot of people. Then I understood, okay,
Mhm.
there's something more, for me
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
understand about MMA. Then I started exploring. It just kept on going, bro. Then COVID. After that,
Mhm.
there was COVID. So we
Mhm.
built, I was in a very good team. The team
Mhm.
was actually very new and it was going really well. Then COVID came, it got like shattered. Everyone went to their hometown. And,
Yeah.
yeah, I also didn't practice that time for a year and a half. I was just doing some workout at home and
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
So then later again I moved to another team,
Mhm.
which was in HSR. So
Mhm.
so what happened like there, there also my teammates were really good, and we
Mhm.
kept pushing each other. We were always excited to fight. Like
Amazing,
any
bro.
fight,
Amazing.
just register and just go fight. It was like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So and like so from there, like if I have to tell you about, see, like from there, I kept fighting every now and then, and
Mhm.
later, I started exploring a lot more gyms where I mean,
Mhm.
some gyms were good at
Mhm.
ground game, which is jiu-jitsu.
Mhm.
Some gyms
Mhm.
were like very good at striking. So I
Mhm.
started exploring different places.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
then later, if I have to see, I represented India, which was
Mhm.
in 2024. Okay.
Mhm.
So what happened that time? Like if you want to represent India in a global
Mhm.
stage, then there
Mhm.
will be a selection in India.
Mhm.
Okay. There will be a selection for World Championship, and in that
Mhm.
selection, you have to win gold so that you get
Okay.
selected to represent India. So,
Mhm.
yeah, there was a selection happening which was in Goa, and I
Mhm.
won gold in that.
Mhm.
So, and after that only I got a chance to fight
Amazing.
in World Championship. And like when I went to my World Championship, man, it was totally different. Okay,
Mhm.
like the level of MMA, the level of like the combat sport
Mhm.
was totally different. I was amazed because first time I'm
Mhm.
seeing, okay, like
Mhm.
there were like 300 plus fighters from all around the world. Okay,
Mhm.
so almost like 40 countries were there. Okay,
Yeah.
so it was nice. I had like very good opponents from Kazakhstan and Czech Republic.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I
Amazing,
mean,
bro.
the level of training what they do was I felt like little bit different compared to what I was doing.
Mhm.
Then like from that also I understood a lot of things actually.
Mhm. Mhm.
So how
That's
the
great, bro. And what do you think, bro? How is the MMA scene in India? Like there should be some managements, right, to who will take care of, the top level fights or who will host the fights or something of that sort. How is it in India? And can you make enough money for a living? Like you're a like complete fighter, right? You're a complete fighter now, and only by fighting can you make enough money? Like I'm just curious, bro. Like I just want to know how it
Yes, yes,
works.
yes. It's see, it's not. I mean, it's not hard and it's not easy. Also, okay. Like,
Mm-hmm.
see,
Mm-hmm.
MMA in India. I think until there was no COVID. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, no one. In the COVID, until COVID, no one knew what is MMA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, in India. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
some of them knew, but not everyone. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so if when after COVID, I think slowly the MMA level started growing. Okay, people
Mm-hmm.
started knowing MMA, and also there were a lot of Indian fighters who started representing. India in the, like a very bigger platform of
Mhm.
MMA. Okay,
Mhm.
and because of those senior fighters who
Mhm.
represented in a very
Mhm.
huge global stage. So,
Mhm.
and India, people started getting to know, what is MMA. Okay, there is
Yeah.
something called MMA also. People all of most of them knew what is boxing is boxing.
Yeah.
Apart
Yeah.
from that, maybe like, if you see this, even not wrestling also, like I don't think anyone knew about this. Like there is one fighter, the first Indian to fight in UFC. It's Anshul Jubli.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Mhm.
I mean he has a fight coming. Okay,
Mhm.
so he's gonna fight tomorrow. So and yeah, it's really not easy to be the first Indian to represent in the UFC, which is the world's the
Mhm.
best
Yeah.
organization. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I mean like he's a very good inspiration for a lot of youngsters who wish to like get into MMA and who's already into MMA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nice man. There are like like there are a lot of senior fighters who's represented India. Okay, so
Mhm.
because of them, and somewhere it is also like motivational, and it's also like pushing us to
Yeah.
get through
That's
this.
true.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
because see, like there are some point where we will just it's really hard when it comes to training, and
Yeah.
you have to balance your lifestyle,
Mhm.
and when you compare
Mhm.
everything, it's totally like very hard. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
it's really not easy. So that time when we are only like thriving for getting to reach the top, to the best position. Okay, so
Mhm.
that time, I think these kind of people, like inspire us to not give
Yeah.
up and just keep going
Keep
forward.
going. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
In
that's great,
India, I
bro.
think now in India, I think MMA is actually growing. I think in next
Mhm.
5 years, India is gonna like boom with MMA, man. There are a lot of youngsters, a lot of people getting into MMA now. Because
Mhm.
see, I am
Mhm.
in this field, so I know a lot of. I mean, I keep getting a lot of information.
Mhm.
We also
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
research a lot. So a lot of people are getting into MMA now. They are also. I don't know. Most of them are excited. About this sport.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great, bro. And talking about you just told me the future of MMA in India, right? I'm just
Yeah.
curious. I have another question. Is there any politics involved, bro? Like, is there any favorism, or is just pure like sport, pure athlete basis, or how is it?
See, I don't think in any sport there is no politics. There is, I
Uh-huh,
feel there is
uh-huh,
politics, okay? Because I
uh-huh,
personally experienced, so that's why
mhm,
I'm telling. I don't know about
uh-huh,
other things,
uh-huh,
okay? See, like
uh-huh,
when I fought in 2021, I fought Muay Thai Nationals in Mangalore, okay?
mhm,
So, and there was a fight, see, like, I mean, after like three fights, I moved to the fourth fight, which was the final
mhm,
fight of the
mhm,
night, okay? So
mhm,
the guy was, I don't know, like it was clearly, I had the proof, I had the video, I clearly dominated in 3 rounds, but
mhm.
they ended up giving the decision to the my
Opposition.
opponent.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I mean, yeah, I don't want to like go in depth about fighters and this
Yeah,
coach.
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just giving
yeah,
you a heads up. Okay, so
yeah,
see,
yeah.
like then later I had a proof and I'm showing them. Okay, like
Mhm,
this is what it is, and by
mhm,
the time I was showing the video, they started announcing the winners and they started calling
mhm,
on the stage and everything.
mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
then I just thought no, it's fine. So like maybe I just thought if I understood what the situation was, so I didn't want to
Mhm.
talk much. They were also like trying to convince me, saying it's fine, you know it's already the decision is already given. So then
Yeah,
I just kept going, man.
yeah, and I also have another question, bro. Like I've seen a few UFC fights, okay, and after an intense match, the players tend to get aggressive. For example, see, you were in a situation where you felt you were right, and you were not
Yeah.
announced as a winner. Like, is there any situation like where you lost your temper, or like people fight after the actual fights, right? Have you like come across any of that, or is does it really happen, or how is it, bro?
It happens. See, like some teams, okay, like some. I mean, I have, to be honest, like I have not got into that kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But I have seen some situations like, like they will, the two team, maybe the opponent and the fighter, whoever they're gonna fight. So their team, some guy will just start talking some random shit, and then it starts like this. And
Yeah.
yeah, because and see, like, and when you know what is martial art and when you've been training for a long time,
Mhm, mhm,
I
mhm.
mean, you should know how to control your temper, anger,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you just
yeah.
can't explode. Because see, like
Mhm,
I also, like, back then when I started, it was, I
mhm,
mean, I'm also a, like, short temper. Okay, so
mhm, mhm,
for me, I mean, a lot of things used to trigger, but then later, I slowly started, understanding how it works, and this is not how I'm supposed
mhm,
to, use
mhm,
this.
mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
so I mean, I just don't feel good when people, like, go aggressive. But I
Mhm,
also like
mhm,
to be like that. But
mhm.
it depends on the situation. If
Yeah,
if I face something like that, then yes, of course, I'm ready for it. Okay, yeah,
yeah, amazing, bro. And talking about your training, bro, I've been seeing, I'll always be amazed, bro. I'll be showing my friends and everyone your pictures on Instagram, right? The one which you did a photo shoot. You look so
yeah,
ripped,
bro.
bro. Like, tell me about your training regimes, bro. Like, how is it to be a MMA fighter, and what is the mentality behind it? Because there'll be so much of like physical drain, right? And you'll have to keep your mental health also together. How is it for you?
See, when it comes to the training part, see, if see, like, what I do personally, I'll just tell you in, like, real quick. Okay, there's a
Okay.
lot. If I have to tell you, then I need like 2 3 hours to explain you. Okay, there's a lot. Let me just cut short it. What I do, so you'll get an idea. See, so training. If you are an MMA fighter, if you're getting into a fight, the training is should be on point. You just
Mhm,
can't. Okay, see, like, imagine MMA. MMA is more of a mixed martial art. There is all, like,
mhm,
kickboxing, boxing,
mhm.
jiu-jitsu, wrestling, judo, everything is there in this. Okay, so because you don't know how your opponent also will be prepared, because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
also a skilled fighter and I'm also a skilled fighter. End of the day,
Mhm,
who's best
mhm,
only will know in the ring. Okay,
mhm,
so we have to be prepared in all the ways. Okay, all the possible
mhm,
ways.
mhm,
And training part, see, like, right now I am training, like, from I train my MMA training goes like for 3 hours in the morning.
mhm,
Okay, like, which is 11 to 2, and
mhm,
I start my day usually at 6.
mhm,
Okay. So, I mean, and then I just go for a run and then do some agility work or something. Okay.
mhm,
Which will be pre-planned already the previous night.
mhm,
Okay. So, and then
mhm, mhm,
after that, I just go for my training, MMA training 11 to 2. And then again, evening, I train for like an hour and a half, which will be
mhm,
more of my body weight exercise with, like, calisthenics, and sometime in a week, at least twice, I do my strength and conditioning.
mhm,
So, so, man, training, see, like, so, okay, you need to be very careful of about your nutrition as well. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
training. One thing doesn't make you
Mhm,
strong. Okay,
mhm,
I
mhm,
mean, when there is, I mean, your nutrition has to be on point so that you'll be recovered well, and you'll not face any injuries further, and you need to keep
yeah,
yourself
yeah.
hydrated always, because the training, what
Mhm,
we do, we burn a lot of calories. Okay, like, I mean,
yeah.
we remove the lot of water from the body, so we need to keep ourselves
Mhm,
hydrated. If I don't drink
yeah.
enough water, then I'll end up
Mhm,
getting injury in the next session.
mhm, yeah, yeah.
So we have to be careful from all the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
This.
training. See, okay, well, I'll give you another glimpse of training. Okay, see,
Mhm,
as I told, when we train, it's more of like striking and grappling.
mhm,
Okay,
mhm,
we'll have a striking, which is like in a day we practice striking and grappling, which will be divided
mhm,
for this time. Okay,
mhm,
so,
mhm,
like, striking, we focus more on our footwork, like the
mhm,
lower body, your ankle has to be
mhm,
really strong because that's the base. Okay.
mhm.
So,
Yeah.
and we work on a lot of footwork,
Mhm.
we on the floor, we do a lot of shadow boxing, and more of a
Okay.
drills. So what is drills, like, like drill? Maybe like if I have to talk about striking, then it's more of combinations. We drill the combination like a partner drill. I'll have my partner, and we are gonna go
Yeah.
back and forth. or for
Mm-hmm.
the whatever the time mentioned. Like
Mm-hmm.
this, we'll
Mm-hmm.
have drill for the striking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to like grappling, grappling, what we do is we focus more on the positional sparring,
Mm-hmm.
positional situation, like positional in the sense, example, I'm like, maybe I'm down and
Mm-hmm.
there's a guy who's on mount on me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So from
Mm-hmm.
there, how I'm gonna like, get through a
Get,
safer
yeah,
side, yeah, like this, we do a
got it.
lot of positional situations,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah. And yes, and you also should be very focused on your strength and conditioning, which is very
Yeah.
important for a fighter.
Yeah.
I have come across a lot of fighters,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they themselves have told me, okay, like, see, I haven't
Mm-hmm.
done, I mean, I don't do much strength and conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
Strength and conditioning is very important, for a fighter or for every athlete, basically, you know.
Okay. What is
Yeah.
strength and conditioning, bro? If you can just tell me in a few sentences, right? Because even I'm not aware of, what is strength and conditioning, but I've come across these terms a lot of times. Just give me a small idea of that, if you don't
See,
mind.
strength and conditioning, what we do is like we try to keep, maximum weight with the
Mm-hmm.
minimal reps.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot
Mm-hmm.
of pattern actually.
Okay,
In strength and
okay.
conditioning, only people follow various pattern, whatever
Mm-hmm.
they want. Okay. But what
Mm-hmm.
I follow is I keep maximum weight, which is
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a little heavy, and I
Mm-hmm.
keep like 8 to 10 reps,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Mm-hmm.
limited for like 4 to 5 sets.
Okay,
you
okay.
know
Fair
i
enough, fair
i
enough.
do, like, imagine I have 10 exercise in my strength and
Mm-hmm.
conditioning plan. Okay, like
Mm-hmm.
I just focus on, you know I do more like a superset, like, one
Mm-hmm.
two one two, I
Mm-hmm.
finish this first exercise and then I move to the second. So that is
Mm-hmm.
like one set. So I do four
Mm-hmm.
to five sets of this and then move to the
Amazing.
next exercise. And we add more of strength training in that, and
Mm-hmm.
also, like, more like, see, what we do is like a med ball slam, like,
Mm-hmm.
slam the sideways. Okay, and more
Yeah.
of a landmine workout. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
landmine rotation.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
there are like a lot of exercise which I basically mix my workout, man. So what I do is
Amazing.
I mix my calisthenics, my
Mm-hmm.
like the weighted calisthenics and my
Mm-hmm.
conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I feel, the see, like, if I want to make my exercise hard, like, I just increase the reps, or I have
Mm-hmm.
another pattern what I follow. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
see, I follow something called metabolic workout. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
basically, it's based on the timer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can say like the HIIT workout, but
Yeah.
this, it's more like that. But what I do is a more, see, like, in this pattern, the metabolic workout. What I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
in this,
Mm-hmm.
see, like, I'll have 10 exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Then the time is set for like 60 seconds, one
Mm-hmm.
exercise, but the rest time will be very less. It's like only 15 seconds.
Got it. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So try to do as many reps in 60 seconds and 15 seconds off, and try to recover as fast as possible. Move to the next
Mm-hmm.
exercise.
Mm-hmm.
So this will also help you to burn your fat, build muscle at the same time, and also build your stamina. You know.
Yeah. That's amazing,
So
bro.
I choose, yeah,
Yeah. I think stamina plays a very top role in your sport, bro. Because I
yeah,
know like how
exactly.
quick you have to be and all that, right? And
Yes.
also talking, you mentioned about some injuries and recoveries, right? I'm just curious, like have you got injured during any fights? And if yes, how bad was it? And how, like, what is it like to recover?
See, like, yes, I have got injuries, and I still have couple of injuries. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
see, injuries. What do I tell? In the training also, you should be like very precautious about
Mm-hmm.
your injuries. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, see, if you should be geared, first of all, wearing your kneecaps, elbow
Mm-hmm.
caps,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
to protect yourself also, and to protect your partner as well. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like, we
Mm-hmm.
just
Mm-hmm.
have to make sure we have to be a good training partner, to
Yeah,
my
got it.
my partner. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all. If you are aware of this, then I don't think you'll end up doing any injuries, but sometimes it happens. Okay, when we
Mm-hmm.
are like, rolling, or when we try to, like, when most of the days we'll have sparring, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
we go technical, sometimes it goes hard. Okay, like,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
that time we'll end up getting injuries. So injuries, see, like, I had a injury on my ankle, on my right ankle,
Okay.
near the toe
Mm-hmm.
ball. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
have been facing this injury from past 2.5 years, and still it pops. The
Mm-hmm.
injury.
Okay.
whenever I throw a kick,
Mm-hmm.
when I do a pivot, and I
Mm-hmm.
still get the injury sometimes. So now,
Oops.
I mean, so far I've not got, but whenever
Mm-hmm.
I go for a fight, it happens. I don't know, like I've been doing, rehab for it, but it's taking longer time than I expected.
That's amazing, bro. Please take care of your injuries because I was just concerned. See, once you break your ankle and you recover and you
Yeah.
go back to fight, and you'll be conscious, right, bro, that you have an injury, and if you have to kick with the same leg, right, how is it like? Like me,
Yes.
like I don't know, bro. Like it is so.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
so
see, like,
difficult to think of it.
yeah, so here it's not only like you have to be you also should be prepared mentally in this, okay? So if imagine you're
Hmm.
hurt,
Yeah.
okay, and you're mentally you're trying
Hmm.
to say, oh shit, I don't know what am I gonna do, like, or I'm like, if I'm scared or something, mentally if you're scared or if you don't know what to do at the situation, you're done, okay? So you
Yeah.
should be
Yeah.
ready
Yeah.
mentally, like pushing yourself, or
Hmm.
make change the game plan. You should
Yeah.
be prepared for everything because MMA, it's just a matter of second.
Hmm.
Anything can happen in MMA fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
we
great.
just
That's
have to be
great, bro.
prepared by all the possible ways.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro. It is like having a, combat fighter's mindset. It is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
It's so good talking to you about this. And I've seen a few posts of yours, you winning a bronze medal, if I'm not wrong, in the
yeah,
international MMA competition, right?
yeah,
Do you want to recall that and talk about it, bro? Like, how did you feel? Because like, see, I've seen a picture of yours where you have an India flag on your body, and
yeah.
they're announcing the winner, and that is such a proud moment, bro. Like every time I see that picture, I'll be like, like I'll be so happy, and I'll sometimes get goosebumps. Okay, initially I used to feel that because I'm a very patriotic guy. Okay, so how did you feel,
Okay.
bro? You being on in that moment, how did you feel? Like it'll be like out of the world, right? Tell me about your
Yeah,
experience.
yeah. So when I see, like, when I first after I got selected, I think I had like almost 6 to 8 months for the fight.
Mm-hmm,
Okay,
mm-hmm,
the world championship is always held at every year end, which is December.
mm-hmm,
Okay,
mm-hmm,
so
mm-hmm,
I got selected. Then I went. Then I got. I mean, okay. After I went to the fight. See, like, I'll directly go to the fight. So my first fight
mm-hmm,
was against one Czech Republic guy, and he was
mm-hmm,
really good. So I mean, I dominated him 3 rounds, and then
mm-hmm,
I won. And then the second fight was against Kazakhstan, I believe. So
mm-hmm,
that fight, like, see, here, this particular event, what I'm talking about, the World Championship,
mm-hmm,
here,
mm-hmm,
you need to
mm-hmm.
give everyday weigh-ins, okay? If your
Okay.
the fight is for like 3 days, 3 days
Mm-hmm.
also you're supposed to show your weight. Okay,
Okay.
see, I have cut down from 62 to 57. So what happened after my first fight? Then second day also I was supposed to give weigh-ins. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I came. Okay, I'm happy that I won my first fight. Then I'm excited that I have another fight tomorrow. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I came back to the hotel and I went to the I went to my room and I went and I checked my weight. My
Mm-hmm.
weight is I had to cut 3 kilo.
Mm-hmm.
I was I was 60 when I saw
Mm-hmm.
60 and
Mm-hmm.
point something. Okay. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm like, shit. Okay. What I thought, I will actually cut little bit weight in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, by doing some shadow boxing, and so basically
Mm-hmm.
weight cut part is also totally different. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then
Mm-hmm.
what I thought, let me at least cut half of the weight, and then
Mm-hmm.
morning I'll wake up little early, and then I'll finish the rest. Okay, this was
Mm-hmm.
my plan. And then I started
Mm-hmm.
according to my plan. I
Mm-hmm.
just wore the Sona suit. I just started
Mm-hmm.
doing shadow boxing, running here and there,
Mm-hmm.
doing a lot of agility work. I
Mm-hmm.
somehow managed to cut 1.5 kilo,
Mm-hmm.
okay, in like an hour. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so, and suddenly I got a cramp on my stomach. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so this I don't know why that happened. Maybe I actually know why that happened, because I didn't have enough water in my body, and also
Mm-hmm.
I ate some food in the mall which was in Bangkok, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe that
Mm-hmm.
has also affected me. Okay, because it was more
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
fried
yeah.
food. I
Okay.
was just hungry and I just ate whatever I found there. Okay, so,
Okay.
and it
Uh-huh.
affected me in the night. I couldn't, control the pain, and it is
Mhm.
already like 12 or 12:30 in the night. Okay,
Mhm.
so there's no like no medicine, and there's no pharmacy. There's like
Mhm.
I was not sure where was the hospital also. So what happened, like I was feeling very painful, and I
Mhm.
went to the room. See, I cut 1.5 kilo, and what I did,
Mhm.
all I was worried was I just wanted the pain to go away. Okay, I started
Mhm.
drinking water. I started drinking,
Mhm.
a lot of things. I just want the pain to go away, but didn't happen.
Mhm.
Then
Mhm.
what happened? Like I had to, like go to my room and sleep. I'm trying to sleep.
Mhm.
Didn't happen, but I
Mhm.
slept around 2:33 in the night,
Mhm.
and I woke up again in the 7 a.m. Okay,
Mhm.
which was like 4 hours of sleep because I
Mhm.
had to cut
Mhm.
weight. Okay, then morning,
Mhm.
I as soon as I woke up, I'm checking my weight. I'm back to the same weight.
Amazing. Mhm.
I'm back to the same weight as I need to cut 3 more kg again
Oops, like 60.
because yeah, I'm 60 again.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, then morning I did that. After that, directly went to the venue. Okay, so what
Mhm.
happened?
Mhm.
I'm only explaining this. The reason for winning bronze. Okay, not
Okay.
gold.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then later I went to the fight, but it was a very good fight. But what happened? Like mentally, I was strong, but I don't know,
Yeah.
physically my body was like like it was kind of freezed. Okay,
Mhm.
it was not
Mhm.
supporting me the way I wanted it to be.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like I know I can, like give a good fight, but
Mhm.
I couldn't do anything about that. Then he won in points, so that's where I
Mhm.
like I won bronze, or else I was very close to gold. But next time, definitely I'm like aiming for gold. Okay, so we'll see.
Amazing.
Hopefully
All the best.
yeah, thank you,
Good
bro.
luck to you, bro. When are you fighting next? Like in that again in this December, like as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, it is happening in December. I mean, there are rumors where this is gonna be this time in Brazil or something. So
Amazing.
yeah,
Amazing,
so
bro.
hopefully we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
That's great, bro. It's so good to like listen you talk, bro. Like you're giving so much of insights, and I didn't know about this concept where you can cut weights like this. Like you told me that you used to cut
No,
one and a half
it's a
kilos,
very hard process. It's a very hard process. Okay, so
bro.
you
Like
need a
I
lot of,
yeah.
yeah,
I feel your body has to also like like cooperate with what you're trying to do, bro. Like if see,
exactly,
obviously
exactly.
you have trained your body so much. Right now you can do anything with your body. You know how it works. And if like
Yeah,
I don't know, like see, cutting 1.5 kilos in like 1 hour is like insane, bro. I'm hearing for the first time. I know it is possible since you're telling it to me, but I think I'm just amazed by the conditioning which you have given to your body, bro. Hats off.
yeah, bro. Because like I don't know for I see back then before getting into MMA or boxing and all, I used to do a lot of calisthenics for
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
couple of years. Yeah, so that's where
amazing, bro.
like I gained a lot of strength and then moved here.
Yeah,
So
and
I kept
yeah,
working
nice.
out, like I kept working out. I don't know, like it was always the best part of my life, okay, working out.
Yeah, yeah,
So I made it as a, like it was an addiction for me.
yeah, yeah. I feel it, bro. It's amazing. And what are your long-term plans like, bro? Like, what are you thinking of? Like, do you have any sort of plan? What you want to, where you want to be, or anything of that sort?
Yeah, so like I want to see myself in a, like every fighter dream is to either go to a UFC or one
Yeah,
championship
yeah,
because that is the biggest
yeah,
platform in the
yeah.
world. Okay, so
Uh-huh,
I
uh-huh.
like that is also my dream. Okay, like I
Mm-hmm,
would love to go fight in UFC or one championship, anything, but
mm-hmm,
I know it's not a easy
mm-hmm,
process. Okay, it's a
mm-hmm,
very hard way to get there. Okay,
mm-hmm,
because I have
mm-hmm,
seen, see, from
mm-hmm,
India, there are like, I mean, I train under a fighter called Kantaraj also, who is
mm-hmm,
a Kannadiga
mm-hmm,
from Karnataka. So
mm-hmm,
he's also one championship fighter. So I mean,
mm-hmm,
I used to get trained from him also, like wrestling and judo and all. So
mm-hmm,
I have seen him, his journey to get through
mm-hmm,
that, to
mm-hmm,
that position. So it's
mm-hmm,
really not easy,
mm-hmm,
but I told you in the beginning also, when I see
mm-hmm,
these
mm-hmm.
fighters going to that
Yeah,
platform,
yeah,
we are
yeah.
also confident that we can get through it. Yeah.
That's true, bro. That's amazing. That's amazing, bro. I think I have a few interesting questions to you, bro. Before we wind up, see,
Yeah.
I just saw some news. Okay, like Conor McGregor and Logan Paul will be fighting in India, and
Yeah.
I just read about the article about the money involved in it. Okay, like so many
Yeah.
millions pouring into one fight, bro.
Yes.
Okay, like
Yes.
how does this work, bro? Like, see, for example, say they put in 100 million for that fight, the winner takes away the money, or how is it, bro? Like it is crazy
No,
how this
see,
is.
yeah, so here it's, see, usually the fight money is like both the fighters will have a
Mm-hmm,
price set
mm-hmm,
and there
mm-hmm,
is a bonus. Whoever wins
mm-hmm.
will get the bonus and his prize. Even
Okay,
this fighter
okay,
also will get paid. Both the
okay,
fighters
okay,
are set one amount and the winner
okay,
gets the bonus and he takes it and
okay.
goes. So
Mm-hmm.
here what happens is, see, in this, basically this is Ambani is the one who
Yeah,
is
yeah,
getting them to
all,
India. Okay.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and also it's more of a boxing exhibition.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Okay, exhibitional fight. Okay, so
mm-hmm.
here both have been told that they are getting paid $250 million, man. That
Yeah,
is,
yeah, yeah. Fuck.
you have any idea how much is it?
No, bro. I cannot even
Bro,
think of it.
I tried to count, okay? There's so many fucking zeros, bro. I'm like, shit. I asked so many people, okay, like, how much is this? Can you explain me? And no one is able to tell me. That's a lot
Yeah,
of numbers. So,
yeah.
and both are getting paid so much. And I also, think that this, they are the only reason Ambani is getting them here is to increase the, like,
Mm-hmm.
Indian,
Yeah,
like tourism also,
yeah.
even the MMA or boxing,
Mm-hmm,
whatever
mm-hmm,
the combat,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
sports, everything is
mm-hmm.
gonna like boom because this is
Yeah,
I don't think even they have got paid in the UFC so much, but here they're getting
yeah,
paid so much money for just one
yeah,
fight.
yeah. That's amazing, bro. And I have another thing, bro. I recently saw, who's that? There was a famous fight which happened recently, right, bro? I'm not getting the name. Logan Paul, not Logan
Was this
Paul.
Mike Tyson?
Is Yeah, Mike Tyson and
It was Logan Paul only.
Logan
No,
Paul's brother,
Jake
right?
Paul.
Jake
Paul.
Paul
Jake Paul.
and
Yeah, yeah.
Jake Paul's and
Actually, I
Mike
didn't. I
Tyson's
I
fight.
didn't because see, you know what? I didn't see the fight at all because like a lot of people. I kept seeing the glimpse of it on the social media, but I didn't like to watch that fight till now. I don't know why because it was more like a scripted.
Bro, yeah,
You
bro, that's
know?
what my question was. Like, see, Mike Tyson is a
Yeah,
legend, okay? I mean, like, he's a
yeah,
legend. He would have proved himself so many times. And this
yeah.
this guy, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, like, it is so evident it is scripted, bro. Why are they
Yeah,
doing that? Like,
exactly.
I don't understand why are they
Okay,
doing
see,
that.
it's end of the day, it's money. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
it's all about money. So see, Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Okay, these dudes, they I don't think. See, they are what do I call? They're YouTubers basically,
Yeah,
right?
YouTubers. Yeah,
So
yeah.
and see, they are also fighters who does
Mm-hmm,
boxing. But
mm-hmm.
see, these people, no one. I don't think anyone likes to watch their fight because it's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
entertaining at all. Okay,
Mm-hmm,
so
mm-hmm.
what these people do is they challenge the like the UFC fighters or like
Uh-huh.
Mike Tyson. Actually,
Uh-huh.
they are only targeting. See, even UFC fighters also they have challenged and they have also fought. Okay, and they only
Mm-hmm.
target who is already retired or
Yeah, yeah,
who's
yeah.
old, pretty old, whom
Uh-huh,
they can
uh-huh.
beat. Or see,
Mm-hmm,
Mike Tyson also. Okay,
mm-hmm.
the only reason they do this is because people don't like to watch their fight and they challenge these people.
Okay,
And now,
okay.
they are, I mean, because see, whoever the UFC fighters also fought, they are also very,
Mm-hmm.
legendary. Even Mike
Yeah,
Tyson is
yeah,
also legendary.
yeah,
Okay. So
yeah,
this is
yeah.
why they, end of
Yeah, I
the day, it's all
understand.
about pay-per-view.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
whole world will watch. So they are
yeah,
making money, man. That's all.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand, bro.
I
And
feel, I
last,
feel, see, like if you see, let me complete.
uh-huh.
If you see this,
Yeah,
what do you call this? Yeah, the face off of Mike Tyson and the Jake Paul.
uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Jake Paul will slap. So Mike Tyson will
Yeah,
slap him.
yeah,
Like he's gonna. I don't know, man. I feel that Mike Tyson is taking money for getting screwed or what. I don't understand the system. That's the only reason I didn't feel like seeing their
yeah,
fight
yeah.
still.
I understand. Yeah, I understand, bro. And I have another interesting question, bro. Like, see, Khabib or McGregor?
Khabib, bro. McGregor,
Yeah,
I was a McGregor fan, but then like end of the day, it comes about your discipline, your training, and
yeah,
everything,
yeah.
bro. Khabib. I feel he's the
Is
best right now
yeah, that is
compared
what it
to
is, bro.
Ghana.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, like Khabib's mindset is like completely out of the box, bro. Like the way his, daily lifestyle is, or the way he approaches things, right? It is
exactly.
too good,
See,
actually.
you need to, I mean, see, there are a lot of things to know about
Yeah,
Khabib and their training and their things, okay? Because
yeah, yeah.
I had a friend. See, my dream
Uh-huh.
is also to go to Dagestan and train, because, and but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm allowed, because there, you know what,
Uh-huh.
you need to have good hair, short hair,
Uh-huh.
no
Uh-huh.
tattoos,
Uh-huh.
nothing,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I've never seen anyone being like this, but I don't know if I can go. But my friend,
Mm-hmm.
who's very good friend of mine, was in
Mm-hmm.
Islam Makachev gym, which is Khabib's gym
Mm-hmm.
also. He was
Mm-hmm.
training with them. So
Mm-hmm.
he was explaining me
Mm-hmm.
about the things, like the training. I mean, they just train morning, full time, man. Like, I don't know, whenever they feel
Mm-hmm.
like they're just in the gym, they
Mm-hmm.
don't meet their kids, wife. They
Mm-hmm.
just,
Mm-hmm.
away from everything, and they just train.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they
Amazing.
don't party, they don't like, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do anything. They are very
Yeah.
clean. They only focus on, training, training.
Yeah, amazing. That's crazy, bro. I think, yeah, bro. I think we're almost at the end of the podcast, and I recently saw you have opened a tattoo studio also, right, bro? Like, I was actually
I have,
fascinated. Yeah,
yeah,
I
no,
was
I
actually
haven't
fascinated by
opened the
your tattoos.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I haven't opened the studio, but I see, like, I'm just, like, I'm part of one of my friend's studio. Okay, so I'm just
Metalink.
doing some, yeah. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, he's my friend Raja. So I just joined his studio. I'm just under his guidance right now.
Nice.
So because he's a very good artist, and he's also a very good friend of mine from a long time. So, and
And yeah, crazy,
yeah.
bro. And how did you decide your tattoos, bro? It looks like amazing, when you pose
So
and
did you check
everything. How
out
did
my
you
face?
decide? Yeah, I
Like,
did,
you're
I
talking
did.
about my tattoo?
Your tattoos, yeah. How did you decide your
Okay.
tattoos? It is
This
amazing, bro.
this
Like,
yeah. See, this is like a very old tattoo done by
uh-huh.
Madan. If you, I think you know him. You know
Hmm.
Madan?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so he did this a couple of years ago, and this was done. See, like, I went, actually, I got this in Mumbai from a
Okay.
mentor of mine, okay, from
Mm-hmm,
where I learned tattooing. So
mm-hmm,
he's the one who did this, and this from my other friends. So these are all like,
mm-hmm,
um, one day I was like, I wanted more like a tribal theme mandala,
mm-hmm,
like all
mm-hmm,
those things. Then
mm-hmm,
we ended up
mm-hmm,
doing mandala and some
mm-hmm,
hanyamas, and
mm-hmm,
this is more like a bison skull, and if you
mm-hmm,
can see, and
mm-hmm.
this there's a human skull here. So I was thinking of doing a skull theme for this hand,
Okay,
okay?
okay. Amazing,
Because
amazing.
yeah. So here, maybe in the future, I might get some baboon skull or some raven skull or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. I'm planning,
Ama
okay? Yeah.
Amazing, bro. That's great, bro.
Did you know
And
that
I
I
ha
am also
yeah, yeah.
tattooing?
Yeah, bro,
Did you?
that's what I checked. I was checking your stories, right? I was
Yeah.
actually I felt good when I saw that. That's why I asked you, like, have you opened a studio or how is it?
No, that is like, the tattoo part is like, which is also my dream, because I loved,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
since,
Art.
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to sketch and everything. Then
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
slowly I went to art school and all
mm-hmm,
to
mm-hmm,
start sketching. Then
mm-hmm.
I was just practicing at home tattooing. I had a machine. I was
Yeah.
just practicing on the practice skin. Okay,
Mm-hmm,
and then one day I went for Mumbai for
mm-hmm,
a fight camp
mm-hmm,
recently, and
mm-hmm,
I ended up finding a, like a tattoo school.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I went there. I did a course for 4 months, and then I came
Nice.
to, like, Bangalore.
That's great, bro. That's great. And I have a last question for you, bro. Like, how does your parents approach whatever you're doing? Like, see, it is completely outside the box, right? Like
Yeah.
MMA fight and everything. It's see, obviously, like being an Indian parent and their mentality is completely different. And
Yes, bro.
like everyone,
Yeah,
yeah.
so,
How do they like see it? Because you know what you're
okay.
doing. Like it is amazing
Yeah.
for the outside world, and like it is
Yeah.
the thing. Okay, right now anything is possible in 21st century, bro. But how did you convince them?
Yeah. See, like, I didn't actually convince them, but what I did in the beginning, for a year, I think, or more than a year, I didn't tell them that I'm going for a fight only. I was just
mhm,
practicing. They knew I was
mhm,
practicing. In the beginning, I didn't tell them only because once I got to know that like my mom, okay, she's
mhm,
scared. She's always worried
mhm.
about me. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
she's
yeah.
like when she got to know that I started. See, before I got it, I remember I had a lot of street fights. Okay,
Mhm, mhm,
in my
mhm,
area, full street fight only.
mhm,
Okay,
mhm, mhm,
so people used to think, oh, who is this fellow? Come here. They used to like
mhm,
try to bully me, but they ended
mhm,
up
mhm,
getting their ass whooped.
mhm.
Okay, so all these things, but a lot of people have also come to my home and told your son is doing like this. Like he had a fight and all. So my mom was always worried. Okay,
Mhm,
after that
mhm,
only I got into this, and I was sure that she's not gonna support me because she always wanted me to stay out of the problems. Okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, any kind of fights or anything, but I
Mhm,
ended up
mhm.
choosing this. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to fight legally. Okay, I didn't wanted to fight
Mhm.
illegally, so I ended up fighting legally. Then 1 year I didn't tell them for few fights. I used to go and come. I used to never tell, but after a year,
Mhm,
also I
mhm,
never told. But I used to go win. After I win, I'm gonna call my mom and tell ma
mhm,
I went for a fight. I won. Okay,
mhm,
one day I had a cut
mhm,
on my left or right I think. So that
mhm,
time they
mhm,
were like more worried. My mom.
mhm,
Then she was like, "No, no, you're not gonna do this sport. Just leave this here.
mhm,
You're
mhm,
going for practice. Go. Practice also.
mhm.
Don't go." One day she ended up
Yeah.
telling, "Don't go for practice also." Now also she's like, "You
Yeah.
learned tattooing. You started focusing on tattooing. Leave
Mhm.
this sport. Don't go." Now also she's like, "Don't go." Okay. But now I made her believe that I'm not
Mhm,
a
mhm,
weak child.
mhm, mhm, mhm,
I'm not someone who's easy.
mhm, mhm,
Okay, I just made her believe,
mhm,
and she believed in me
mhm,
little bit, you know.
mhm. That's amazing, bro.
So
That's amazing. I think that's it, bro. Like, thanks a lot for your time. It was really, a good, very good talking to you, and you have given us like so much insights, bro, which I never knew before, and it was really good, talking to you. Hope you felt the same
yes,
too,
bro.
bro.
Yes,
Thanks
yes.
a lot. Yeah,
It was really good talking to you, bro. And we have been planning this for a very very long
yeah,
time. And
yeah,
today,
yeah, yeah.
and also like I have a wedding to attend today. Okay, so that's the only
Okay,
reason.
bro.
Or else I would have
I
shared
know. Yeah,
much more information. Maybe some other day we'll just
we
like
will.
catch
Yeah,
up again. Yeah,
yeah, for sure, bro.
we'll be prepared with some questions and we'll give some more
Yeah,
information to people who wants to know about the
yeah.
whole thing. Yeah,
Yeah, because even since the MMA scene is booming in India, as you told,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's better like an experienced person like you can give out the insights. We'll probably plan more, bro. Like probably we'll talk around one topic or
Definitely,
more. Like for example, training.
exactly.
Let's do
Yeah,
that whenever you're free. Today,
yeah.
thanks for your time, bro. Hope you had a nice time.
Yes, bro.
Please
I
take
had
care,
a
and I
nice time.
wish
Yeah.
you, yeah, I wish you all the best for whatever you're doing, bro. I just want to see you at the top.
Thank you.
I'll keep cheering for you, no matter what.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks a lot, bro. Thank you for watching this podcast till the end. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, and like this video because every share, like, or subscribe, whatever you guys do, means a lot for us because it will help us grow and it will help us do better day by day, right? So we need your support. Please do not forget to subscribe or like or share because without people's support, without the audience support, nothing is impossible because we are in today's era, numbers talk a lot. So help us grow the numbers. We will get more guests on the show. I know there are a lot of podcast channels happening around the world, around India right now. We will try to give something different. My main agenda is to keep it raw, simple, and unfiltered. Because most of them just follow the script or just go as per an interview and call it a podcast. I don't want to do that. I just want to keep it raw. It is what it is. You have to see or listen to whatever it is. No more cuts or no shit. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. Let's fucking go.